It says we are connecting. I'm going to check. This would be a test to see if we got our podcast studio coming up.
Are we on live right now, Denny's?
I'm going to YouTube and checking right now.
Okay, if we are on live, everybody, it's me, Jay Bird, and producer Denny's, and we are doing a little test run for sound and lighting and all that stuff for our podcast studio. Now, it's not completely decorated, but you guys don't give a frog's fat ass if it's not decorated. You just care if you can hear and listen to us. So we're probably going to ask you all for some feedback. Just don't expect a good show right now. This is more of a test. Oh, no, I see us.
Oh, cool. Yeah, mine's a little slow here. I think I was logged out of your account. So.
Okay, we've got Brittany Rivera saying it sounds good. Jason Bugay says, testes, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay, nice. All right. Well, Sweet Denny's, I think it is working. That means Weird and Whatever can come back. And the other thing I want to do, I want to get a little interview thing going with everybody on the KVJ show. Really dig deep, Denny's. Get to the bottom of what's behind everyone's eyeballs. See what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I feel like I'm talking to myself, Denny's.
Well, so I was checking the feed from the computer as if we were watching it to see, and it seems like it sounds pretty good. Everybody seems to say it does. Is the volume good? The sound clarity is great, looking good. Sounds good from inside the strip club. Nice.
All right. Yeah,
Very nice.
We want to do a lot of fun stuff from here now. Getting Weird and Whatever back. I also want to interview the Juicy Daddy who's staying with me right now. He hurt his back today, Sweet Denny's.
I saw.
And he did it in such an old way.
How so?
I think he was bending over and picking something up, man.
If I'm real lazy and I'm on the couch and the remote is far on the other end, I'll stretch my leg out to try to tip it with my toe so I don't have to get up to grab it.
Yeah.
I've pulled muscles in my leg like that. That's how out of shape I am.
I threw out my shoulder because I couldn't reach the remote control, and I was laying down, and it was just out of my reach, and I gave it my all. I gave it my full-on athletic effort, and I hurt myself doing that. Why do I hear...
You hear an echo because I'm trying to cover it up. You know the headphones?
Yeah.
I just try to push them far enough away from us so we can't hear the echo of them. But I have nothing to muffle the sound with.
Do you... why do we have headphones?
Well, because I was checking the volume of the recorded. So not from what we hear. What we hear for the good people... here, I could actually... I connected a camera so people could kind of see what it looks like in here. I know it's kind of a work in progress. But let's see here.
Yeah, please bear with us, y'all. We appreciate everybody hanging out.
32 biscuits.
So you can see that we got Bird over there, me over here. But our feedback loop for our sound comes out of this bad boy. We don't hear what you guys hear. We have a different loop that we go through, and then from that, it goes into our interface and then into our computer here, which you see. So I was checking that sound, but yeah, you can hear the echo. If you want to just hang tight for a second, I could go ahead and turn that echo off here.
If you all see where that black closet is at, that's where the guests are going to sit. Now, they're not going to be the ones who are on the podcast. That would just be for somebody just to sit and watch. You get a snack, you eat, you look at us.
Yeah, you can kind of see that's what it looks like right now. I mean, right now it's just kind of storage, and you got a bunch of figures and ships that you're going to be putting up.
Now everyone's saying it's terrible echo.
Yeah, because I can hear it over there. I just got to go.
I'm kidding. Yeah, that's why we had the reason why there's bad echo is he had the audio right by the microphone. So we went to the Feast of Little Italy last night. I'm a little hungover, but I'll get through it, baby. Are you able to go show the closet really quick? I want to show the good people. That My Little Pony. You guys see that My Little Pony house I got? Now, I'm no brony. I'm just collecting all kind of 80s and 70s toys right now. And I got that at such a cheap price. My Little Pony, so sad and lonely. Yeah, look at that thing. I'm not sure if people can see it. Oh, yeah, I went delay.
Pretty neat for carrying them, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a...
That's a My Little Pony.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so we're probably on like a 10-second delay, I'd say.
10 or 25.
Is it 25?
Yeah, tends to be. Cutting back. So I'm kind of messing. The reason I'm doing the Renegade Camera thing here is I'm trying to figure out a way that
if we needed to cut to something inside the room that's not one of these cameras.
Yeah, no, I love that feature right there. I mean, we could go out there, and we won't because my dad doesn't feel well, but we could go out and mess with the Juicy Daddy if we wanted to.
Yeah, absolutely. I think anywhere we have internet connection, we could take that bad boy.
Well, that's what's cool about it is that if we do want to do some type of stunt of sorts, we don't, at work we're not allowed to go in the parking lot to do anything, and now there's sometimes they don't let us do stuff in the hallways
and you got your own backyard. Nobody can mess with you. The last place was an apartment, so it's way better.
This is way better. So I'm pretty excited.
No more echo. Yes, it's because I got rid of it. I covered it. I had to muffle the headphones that it was coming out of, but that was just because I was checking it.
I'm loving it. We got 36 strong on a Saturday afternoon, just chilling with us, and my heart's tickled. Not tinkled, but tickled.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to watch back this after we've wrapped, too, just to kind of hear it back and see what the good people hear.
But the good thing is we're getting quite good feedback on this. The only time we had an issue is when the mic was up there. But
yeah.
That's great.
Well, so you can't really see it now because we have the other ones. But there's 2 other cameras in this room. They're just right now currently deactivated because we're testing it.
Yeah, the goal, too. So we have 2 more cameras over here with 2 more microphones on the side.
I could try to show it here.
Which is the blue wall. The blue wall would be where the guests sit, and here are the microphones over there.
Yep, there's your spot. There would be the 2 guest mics.
And don't judge me on the decor yet, 'cause I haven't done any of the cool stuff to decorate it. As you can see in the closet, there's an upstairs, not upstairs, but a top shelf area that would put a bunch of toys and memorabilia and whatnot.
That whole row right there.
Yeah, and then the couch will be right down there. I'm trying to basically this look like a bedroom in Palm Beach Gardens, and I do not want it to look like a bedroom, so I'm trying slowly dismantling it as a bedroom and trying to turn it into a studio.
I love the curtains behind us. I think they look really cool behind us.
I like it better than what we had before.
Totally.
It looked like me in a townhouse trying to make a studio.
The other one, the patterns were a little busy, I'd say. Compared to these are much, much cleaner. Yeah, you're right. I can see us on the delay. Wow, I gotta refrain from that camera angle.
So if you guys want to ask some questions, if you guys want any updates, I'll start reading some stuff in the chat room. Someone said, "What's the new show about?" We're gonna go back to Weird and Whatever. I think I've made the announcement, but I don't think everyone heard it. Unfortunately, because we love her so much, producer Brittany ended up moving away. She had an opportunity up north, and she's crushing it up there. So she'll no longer be on the podcast. So it's going to be Sweet Denny's, myself, Vicky, and then Mr. Ryan Beckett. And the other stuff I want to do, I just want to interview a bunch of people. I mean, and just have some fun. Whether it's people on the KVJ show, or there's a few ghost people in the area that I want to talk to. That not every day. Everyone can't come here every day.
Absolutely.
But we put a lot of time and energy in here. I'd like to get use out of it.
It's a all-purpose kind of podcasting room entirely.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know if the people have seen the UFO. We could try to hit some lights if you want.
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do a test run now. Because I got this UFO for my light up here, which I love. But right now it kind of just looks like a light. So I'm gonna turn off the lights. So bear with us. This may look just absolutely terrible.
So this
will be kind of cool because it has all sorts of patterns and stuff.
Yeah, it takes a minute to kind of
adjust.
Yeah.
So if we keep,
oh, that's cool.
That's real cool here. So let me cut back to the camera real quick.
Okay.
I want to see what it looks like on our faces because if it's the lighting's not bad, we could have some
mood lighting up in here.
I would not mind some mood lighting up in this piece.
It's a little dark. Let me see if I can crank up here. It's gonna take a second to focus on me. There it goes.
Gosh, I look like with my ponytail and this hat and this shirt so big on me. I look like a aging, retired, low budget wrestler with the ponytail.
It's a little dark for her. She's trying.
Let's just bear with us, y'all. We know it's awful. We're just trying out some shit.
I mean, hey, we got people on here. Let's just try out some stuff.
It doesn't look that bad, honestly, man.
I can see on my end it's trying to focus a little bit. It gets a little stuck.
Your end does suck.
It does seem to suck a little more, although I'm completely lit.
I think it adjusted.
It's lit, bro. Yeah, it's taking a second. It'll all depend. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm watching on the delay now. I mean, I would prefer this lighting only because, and usually I'll have my laptop right here, which will be lighting my face.
Everyone's liking this lighting so far. Well, yeah, it looks like, I mean, when I say everybody.
I'm a little yellow. I can fix that. That's my adjustment. I can turn down the cyan, or turn up the cyan, rather.
Yeah, so someone said get Kevin Ralston in here. That's the goal. I got a lot of questions I want to ask Kevin. He thinks it's going to be boring, but I got some things I want to ask him. I want to get to the bottom of some things. Same thing with you, Denny.
Oh, yeah, I know. You want to do an expose
I do.
I think all KBJ show members.
I want to go deep. I want it to be uncomfortable. I want tears, possibly. This is my Barbara Walters moment.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, well, I think we got the setup. I don't know. I think, like I said, I'm going to listen back to it, and because I know my phone volume and I know my laptop volume. I want to listen back to it. But, I mean, it seems that in my headphones, at least, it sounds pretty strong.
I'm not going to lie, man. I do not hate the dark. I don't hate this, man.
Me either. Here, I'll cut it back to the
You're too yellow.
I can fix that.
Why don't you if you could just do a little less of your light? Let's see what that looks like.
So then it has a little tough time focusing. What I'm gonna do is see what I have a yellow here. I bet you I can fix it. I have a yellow gel on. Watch. Hang with me, good people. All right.
You Magellan?
Yeah, I'm Magellan like a felon. So what I have is a yellow gel. I'll show the good people here. There we go. So this just gives it a yellow hue. It's a light ring that we're using. This will give it a yellow hue instead of a white hue. But now you see I got the white hue. It's kind of a little bit better. That's why I was saying I could fix it for sure. Yeah,
Mr. J. It's so weird because what looks good to some people doesn't look good to others. Denny's lighting's too bright and Jason looks a little dark, Corey Schultz says. But then you've got someone that says, yeah, like a Mr. J. It looks ominous and eerie for weird and whatever effects. So I'm assuming he likes that.
Yeah. Well, so I'm watching the like you said, there's probably about a 15 to 20 second delay. And yeah, I mean, it looks better with the white light. I have the yellow gels in theirs as well. Yours is the only one that didn't.
But the good news is even if we rode like this, I get that. I think it would be nitpicking. I don't think it looks terrible enough to where it's so distracting. We could get away with this and people would be loving and fun.
Definitely. Yeah, I like it. I like it dark. I also like it with the light. Either one. I guess we could just play it by ear each time.
I think it's cozy as shit with it dark in here,
well,
man.
And I'll have my laptop here, which will be lighting my face a little more, and then I can turn this down.
Get some candles going. I mean, at that point, we're on a podcast date.
I'm always down. Yeah, it does. It looks so much cooler. It has a mood, much better mood.
I'm very excited. This is great, man.
All right. Well, excellent. I'm gonna take the gels out of the other ones. And I'll just do white light. I think it's the preferred light, especially because you guys can't see it, but you can kind of see it behind Bird. The light is actually changing colors. In fact, I'll cut back to this camera.
I'm going to put it back on bright just so everyone gets
that feel.
Yeah.
I won't even do that. I mean, now I can definitely turn down my...
Richard Alves says, looks good. All that's missing is some weed smoke. I mean...
I don't know if it's missing.
Just because you can't see it, Richard, doesn't mean it's not there.
All right, yeah. I mean, I think it's much better with the lights on, just because the cameras don't have to work as hard.
It is, but we can always use that as a fun little novelty kind of a thing.
If we're telling spooky stories or something, I like it too.
Maybe during a Denny's Random Facts.
It
gets a little sexy.
Get a little eerie.
I love it. Well, thank you guys for sticking out or hanging out with us on a Saturday afternoon. I'm very excited to get Weird and Whatever and all these fun little interviews back.
Yeah, the delay was only the movie, just getting that done. And
the movie took a long time, y'all. I know it doesn't seem like that silly movie took a long time, but it fucking took a long time.
It did.
We worked on that movie since I think July.
I mean, 3 months strong of working on that film.
And then what sucked was getting COVID, and COVID really wasn't just 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks and change because people still treat you like you have malaria.
You're right.
Yeah, Bert, I'll be over. Oh, you're still contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a struggle, but that's why it was such a delay. And we knew Birdney was possibly leaving. We didn't want that to be all weird where she's on for an episode and then she leaves. So the timing worked out. We're very excited. We do wish producer Birdney great luck up north. Where's she? She's up.
I believe in Vermont.
Vermont. That's where I've always wanted to go.
It's very nice up there.
Vermont. That's that's where I would look at Vermont on a map because I think I know where it's at, and then I'm going to be shocked exactly where it's at.
It's pretty far north.
Do you remember when me and you were looking at Alaska and Hawaii? No, we know where that's at.
Definitely.
Don't get it twisted. We know where those, but It is pretty fucking far.
It's pretty far.
And you forget how far it really is.
You do, until you see a map, because think about it. How often do you look at maps or globes unless you're in an area like a school or
Exactly.
you're an oceanographer?
I don't look at globes that often.
Yeah, me either.
Since I don't like 8th grade.
Exactly. So
You don't look at globes in 9th grade, it seemed like.
there was a period, I don't know if it was late 90s to 2000s, where all television commercials were trying to sell these fancy globes. Do you remember that? They were very expensive globes.
I do.
What a weird thing.
Do you remember these commercials? You might be too young. I know some of the old dogs in the chat room will remember this. It was the Encyclopedia Britannica, and they had this blonde kid with this like a nerdy kid, but they were trying to make him nerdy to sell.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be like a hip, cool, nerdy guy. Do you remember this?
I love Britannica. Yeah. No, I used to tell my parents we should get those. There was also, I think they were called zoo books. It was animal books for kids.
That popped up?
So no, they opened up. They were very colorful. They were like kids to get you caught up with animals. It was very popular in the 90s.
I don't know what the shit you're talking about.
I hear you.
Do you remember the pop-up books though?
I remember pop-up books. I loved those.
Yeah.
And they lift up. Oh, I had ones where you pull on the paper tabs and they would have actions.
I love it.
Not to go down memory lane, you know.
Lee says, sure, Bird, call the old people. Look, dog, I'm old too. You guys are my peeps. And I'm just kidding. Don't take the bird seriously.
No, I mean, it's a Saturday.
I love old people, by the way. I mean, you hope to become one.
Well,
If you haven't become one, you're dead.
Yeah, no.
Not necessarily, because you could not become one and still be alive.
For sure.
Yeah. Who said there was no weed smoke?
Well, very cool. Yeah, thanks for everyone tuning in while we tested this out.
Yeah, guys, we really do appreciate that.
Very. How long have we been going?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Sorry, stream.
It looks to be roughly.
I'm surprised my counter doesn't have a duration.
Yeah, we are at about 16 minutes.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, not bad.
Kind of
Okay.
dishing.
Well, you guys have a great weekend. We will see you next week. We love you all. Oh, by the way, too, don't forget to go out to Feast of Little Italy. Virginia's out there today. She's going to be out there tomorrow. I went out there. I had a great time because I don't go out that much. Feast
is always fun.
Because of COVID, big events, they haven't been happening, at least for work, I should say. I know there's big events out there, but we haven't been going to a lot of events. And the fact that we were doing that was pretty awesome.
I agree.
Fried raviolis are delicious.
Check it out. It's up at the Abacoa Town Center. Well, Nita, should we wrap this bad boy?
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Furthermore, Denny's, I want to act like I'm going to wrap it up and then go into another tangent.
All right. We love you all, and big